Ooh, where is our precious future ace going? Curious Tendu eyes. Tendu-san, I'm just going out with someone. That's nice. Who are you dating? What? No, I'm not going on a date. Then what's with the get-up? Your cologne up and everything. Goshiki looking fine. It's just a friendly gathering. Yup. Just some gathering with a friend. So not a date. Besides, it's with Karasuno's annoying number 10. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Wait. They all paused for a moment, trying to process what Goshiki just said before shouting in confusion in unison, "You're going on a date with the crazy one with the quick Hinata Shoyo, from the concrete. Isn't he like, dating their setter? Pajama, right. The cool scary one. So, Goshiki is a homewrecker. That doesn't sound like the future ace quality, Goshiki. What? No, I'm telling you guys it's not a date. Plus, I don't think they're dating. Are they? Only a blind bat couldn't see something so obvious. But bats aren't blind. They just have a hard time seeing things. Like someone I know. I think it's just a figure of speech, Wakatoshi. Then why not use other animals that are blind? Some species of moles are blind. Ushijima-san. It's just a figure of speech. You can be so dense sometimes. You know. Well, I do have a high body density. That's why I don't float in water too. I remember when we went swimming he literally sank to the bottom. I would pay to see that. That's horrible. I hope you're okay, Ushijima-san. Can we go back to the bowl cut guy? He's dating someone who has a boyfriend already. Better not get involved with that Goshiki. Trust me. Been there before. Guys, can you stop making it weird? Ugh. You guys are not listening. I told you it's not. As he was about to tell them how wrong they are, he got a text from Hinata, startling the bowl cut haired boy. He panics, trying to get his phone as fast as he can. On my way there, I got meat buns for us. Open mouth smile. Why do you have to say that? I'm going to think about meat buns until I get there. Confounded face, that's so you'll hurry up. Tears of joy rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy. You tempted me with food on purpose. Just hurry up. I want to eat it now. Alright. On my way. Take care. Thank you, Goshiki. You too. Okay. See you. Grin. When Goshiki raised his head from his phone, he saw his entire team, shaking their heads in unison. They looked disappointed, while some clearly entertained about the drama this might cause. What? You should see your face right now. What do I look like? Like you're in love. It's gross. Goshiki proving everyone right. Stop making our friendly gathering weird. His cheeks bright red as he shouts at them. The bowl-cut haired boy then runs away, hitting the wall on his first attempt before, shaking his head, trying to regain focus. I'm alright. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Goshiki forced an awkward smile, pain painted on his face. He looks like it hit it harder than he thought. Goshiki slowly bows to them, as if he was saying that he meant to do that, before leaving. Wanna spy on him? No. Is it a date? I don't think it is. Goshiki rubbed his chin as he walked towards the bus stop. He decided to pace himself since he noticed he was a little too early and used the extra time to ponder about what his teammates just said. A date. Goshiki has been in a few before, but they're all girls and it was clearly a date since the girls were the ones who asked him specifically. Looking back, he remembered that he was the one who asked Hinata out since he was raining him with praises. Something doesn't get a lot these days. The two have been seeing each other a lot due to playing volleyball and he just decided to ask him out. It's true didn't ask him out for a date. But he also didn't ask him out specifically for a friendly gathering, so this is still free for all. Ah, those guys. He ruffled his hair aggressively. Then, suddenly, he noticed a familiar tangerine-haired boy sitting by the bus stop. It was Hinata, with a small bag of meat buns placed on his lap, humming to himself. Damn, he looks so adorable. Wait, what am I saying? Hinata was looking at the meat buns so intensely. Like, he wants to eat it so bad but he's clearly trying to resist it. A grin formed on Goshiki's face as a sinister plan popped into his mind. Or at least he thought it was sinister. Goshiki quietly went around the bus stop, so he can go behind Hinata, and whisper suggestions in his ear. He leaned slowly and carefully to do his stupid, brilliant plan. Maybe he won't mind if I ate some. No. He would think I betrayed him or something. WTF, why is he so cute? I know you want to eat that. He lowered the pitch of his voice a little and made it a little raspy. Hinata nodded slowly, agreeing with the voice in his ear. Sweat started to drip from his head. He actually thought the random voice he heard was his conscious at first. What are you waiting for? Go ahead. Goshiki continued to taunt the little boy while trying so hard not to laugh. I can't. Not now. Hinata refused, shaking his head. But why? Why must you endure this suffering? You only prolong this agony for nothing. It's a little weird the voice in my head speaks so fluently. You mean I can pass English all this time? Hinata thought to himself, so he can't offend the voice in his ear. You know what they say, befriend the voices in your head, or else. Well, eating with someone you like makes food much tastier. That's why I'm going to wait for him. So we can eat it together. Hinata smiled brightly, so much that it literally blinded Goshiki for a second. It also didn't help that Goshiki knows he was talking about him. He felt like his heart was struck by arrows. Goshiki stepped back a little, tripping over a soda can. Hinata jumped off his seat when he heard the noise behind him. The tangerine carefully and cautiously looked behind him and saw the bowl-cut-haired guy, laying on the ground. I think I broke my ass. Goshiki. Since when were you there? Just now. A little help would be nice. Goshiki cried out in pain. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Hinata rushed in for the assist. Clumsily that he tripped on the same soda can and landed on top of him. This might seem romantic, but it wasn't. Especially for Goshiki, since Hinata wasn't that light. Think of how many meat buns that kid eat each day. It's like being pressed by a tiny yet compact sack of rice. You were supposed to help me, not give me more pain. I'm so sorry. Hinata quickly got up, helping Goshiki up on his feet. The two just looked at each other with a tired expression at first. But a smile soon formed on their faces, and not long after that, laughter and a hug. Goshiki, you're here early. Too tight. Nice to see you too, Hinata. Wait, were you the one talking to me to that time? Are you for real right now? The two settled down after a few moments. Sitting by the bus stop, waiting for a bus that would take them somewhere. Oddly enough, Goshiki didn't know where they were going. He may be the one who asked the tangerine out, but Hinata insists that he knows a great place to go. I thought I would be the first one here. Yeah, practice ended a lot earlier today because of the Yamaguchi incident. What? Yamaguchi? Is that a thing? Oh sorry, he's our pinch server. The one with the feckless. He tried to get the ball out of the tree, so he climbed up, but was too scared to go down. That's weird. I mean, why didn't he just jump down? It can be that high. He eventually did, but it took a while. It didn't help that some of my teammates keeps telling him that he'll break his bone with one wrong move. Well, did he? Yes. His ankle snapped like a twig. Oh my god. Don't worry, he is getting his cast at the hospital. His boyfriend is with him, so he'll be fine. Plus, I don't think he felt the pain. He looked like he fainted all the way down. That's why he didn't scream in pain. Asterisk asterisk, that sounded extreme. Asterisk asterisk, that's good then. Hope he recovers soon. Your team seems like a great bunch too. Yup. They may look serious in court, but they're actually pretty fun. Fair warning thought, most of my team are in a relationship, so prepare for a lot of lovey-dovey stuff. Really? Is it that bad that you have to warn me? Nervous Goshiki noises. Oh yeah. Hinata nods aggressively. One time, I went to get some water, then I heard weird noises coming from the behind the gym. That sounds sketchy. Please don't tell me you checked it out. I did. The two talk about whatever came to their mind. First was about the times he caught some of the couples in his team doing, let's just say, not volleyball-related physical activities. Didn't expect your teammates to be wild. Most of my teammates are kinda serious most of the time. Tendu is pretty fun though. I know, right? They'll love to hang out with you too, I'm sure. I bet Tobio will like you too. Especially since your super straight shots are so cool. Tobio, isn't that Kajama's first name? So they're that close. Huh. Maybe I should ask him, just in case. You and Kajama, you guys are pretty tight, huh? Definitely. We're partners after all. Oh, I see. Goshiki's eyes redirected to the ground. His smile slowly fading, energy, excitement too, from what he heard that moment. It was like his heart slowly tear inside him. Hinata noticed his sudden change of expression. I'm sorry, but you have to wait until we go to where we're going before we eat. Okay. Oh, he thought I was hungry. I guess that's good. I don't want to cause drama with his relationship. It's great that it's all clear thoughts so I don't get my hopes up anymore. He thought to himself, before forcing a smile of his face. I would love to have some flounder right now. You like flounder? That sounds fancy. What is that though? Is it really that good? And is there a meat bun version of that? Calm down. Geez. Goshiki chuckled a little. Well, it's a type of fish and it's really good. Sadly, I don't think there's a meat bun version of that. My mom used to make boiled flounder for me when I was a kid. When she found out I liked it, she cooks it as a reward for my grades or if I get the chores done. That sounds so cool. And very sweet of your mom. I want to try some one day. You can come to my place next time, I'll have mom make you one so we can share it. Sounds like a plan. Can't wait. Excited Hinata noises. At least we can still be friends. I guess. Oh, the bus is here, come on. Hinata quickly grabbed Goshiki's hand, startling the poor bowl-cut-haired boy. The tangerine guided him inside the bus, almost dragging him towards the middle row, where the two sat together. When Hinata turned to Goshiki, he was wondering why he looked a bit nervous or flustered. He got his answer when Goshiki squeezed his hands a little tighter, their hands both holding onto one another. Blood quickly rised up to Hinata's face, making the tangerine boy jump off his seat. It was like his brain almost short-circuited for a moment from the embarrassment. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hinata suddenly stood up, repeatedly bowing as he begs for forgiveness. The people at the bus noticed the commotion. Bus driver too. Their eyes directed at them. Goshiki grabbed Hinata's hand again, quickly pulling him back to his side, in an effort to calm him down. I said it's fine, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay. Hinata stuttered a little. When they pulled their hands away, they both tucked it somewhere else. Hinata in his pocket while Goshiki just crossed his arms. Their bodies were so stiff, like a broomstick that was scared for its life. Sweat started to drip from their heads, and their faces were awkward as hell. Can we hold hands for a while? Hinata turned to him, his cheeks still a little red. Are you sure? That's okay. Goshiki scratches his cheeks a little. Yeah, as long as it's okay with you that is. I'm sure, I guess. I mean, it's just holding hands. Some friends hold hands sometimes, right? Yeah, that's right. Hinata stuttered a little. The two intertwined their hands once again, letting the other feel their touch and warmth. Hinata and Goshiki were blushing like crazy, their eyes would meet sometimes but when they did they would quickly look away. Both of them were thankful the other can't hear the beat of their hearts or heard the random thoughts popping in their heads right now. They stayed this way throughout their trip. Meanwhile, Goshiki can't help but think. I know this is wrong but I can at least have him at this moment, right? Here we are. They stopped at a park. Luscious green, fountains, benches and beautiful tall metallic lamp post. Typical park things. As they sat on the bench Hinata stopped him telling they're not gonna sit there. They sat on a tree. It turns out in one of the trees, someone made a small ladder and a safe and stable place to sit on top. A makeshift treehouse. More like tree bench. How did you found out about this? I just noticed it one night. When I was jogging I noticed some squirrel passed out by the ground. I gave it some water and led me here. What are you, a Disney princess? So where is the squirrel? Him, maybe his hunting food or something. I'm sure he'll be here. This is a good spot to sit thought. It's a bit windy here and has a better shade from the sun. I know right, plus it's kinda private. Like our own area. So you wanted me all to yourself today, huh? Hinata blushing like there was no tomorrow. Wait, I was just kidding. Really? Of course not. It's just I thought this would be a cool place to bring you to. Silence looms over them for a few seconds. Upon hearing the tangerine's answer, Goshiki can't help but smile like an idiot. Meanwhile, Hinata was just so flustered that he was covering his face from the embarrassment. Hinata, can I ask a weird question? I hope it's not school related. Traumatized Hinata noises. Not really, but does your boyfriend not get mad when you spend a lot of alone time with someone else? Boyfriend. Yeah, between you and me. He looks like the jealous type. I don't have a boyfriend though. Confuse Hinata noises. What? Even more confuse Goshiki noises. Kachiyama is your boyfriend, right? You said your partners and volleyball partners. Not boyfriend. EWWWW. He's like a little brother to me. Literally, that guy is clueless about most things other than volleyball. So he needs a little help socializing. He even scared the person he likes when he tried to talk to him. Plus I'm actually the oldest first year in our group. That's a lot of info, but so you are single, no strings attached, no secret marriage of anything, right? No to all of those. That's a relief. Goshiki thought to himself. Can I ask a weirder question? It's a school question now, is it? No, it's not that. Why do you keep thinking that? I dunno, it's just finals is coming up soon and I don't think I'll make it. Then I'll help you. I may not look like it, but I'm usually the top of our class in terms of exams. You are right. You don't look like you're smart based on your haircut. Well, he paused for a moment. Hey, I heard that. I'm sorry. But, wow, really? You're good at volleyball and school. Teach me your ways. Don't worry, I will. Even though you insulted my hair. I mean, you do those yourself, right? That hair. Does it show? Yup. But oddly enough, it doesn't look bad on you. I think it's because you're cute and it compensates for everything else. I see. Well, I'll have my mom make us some flounder like we talked about. So let's plan our study sessions. Wow, really? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't wait to study now. That's the spirit. So what was your question again? Well, how can I say this? Goshiki paused for a moment, trying to find the right words. This is a friendly gathering, right? Friendly gathering. Yeah, gathering with a friend. Really? I thought it was a date. Hinata scratched the back of his head a little. What? He shouted. I mean, my friends told me it kinda sounds like a date. But I guess I misread the whole situation, huh? My bad. No, hold up. He stuttered. I mean, we can still turn it to a date. If you want. How can we do that? If you think about it, dating and hanging out kinda feels the same, right? You're right, but there's one thing we can try to make it seem like a date. He scratched the back of his head, averting his eyes. Hinata felt like he knew what the other meant, and this made him blush even harder. The tangerine looked around for a moment before leaning closer for a quick peck in his lips. Before Hinata can pull his face away, Goshiki cupped the tangerine's cheeks, and brought him in for another kiss. Hinata kissed back, his arms wrapped Goshiki's neck. They can feel their head feel a little fuzzy, probably because they forgot to breathe during their makeout session. Once the two slowly pulled their face away, gasping for air a little, they just stared at the other's red flushed face and thought. This is definitely a date now. But it can be something more. Quack. The end.